Hi, it's Brian and Tiffany from Phoenix Trinity. Since the launch of the Honcho, we got a lot of feedback. We had a lot of shooters that were asking for options on the Honcho, wanting to change up barrel configurations, different coating options, aluminum grips, mounts, no mounts, tack rail frames, lots of requests. So you guys talked, we listened, and we are officially launching the Honcho Race Shop, which will allow you to completely build your very own Honcho, however you'd like to see it finished. Lots of options will be up on there. What we start with is our standard model, which we have here, and Brian's going to tell you a little bit about it.
So the standard model is a standard limited gun. It is a 5-inch 4 sight radius sight block barrel with an integrated front sight made into the actual barrel. Everything in one piece. Nothing, no Loctite, no anything.
You mean you don't have to put your barrel in the freezer or something?
No coolers needed. No
the comp doesn't come off?
No,
awesome.
No comp's coming off. It's a pretty cool thing. It will have a standard Bomar rear sight, just like any other gun you've ever shot. Cocking serrations, we did kind of simplify them a little bit because some people were like, those things are a little over the top. We came up with a simplified pattern, looks cool. Will come with a shielded single-sided safety. Usual Evo grip will be aluminum, will be the standard version. Our magwell
That'll
with
be black, right?
It will be black.
The standard gun we're going to do in all black. So it'll be
black DLC, black aluminum anodized grip, black trigger. It'll pretty much be a blacked out gun. Anything else from there? We did some of these aluminum grips in different colors, so you kind of see how they look. I mean, the colors really pop. I mean, that's an orange one. That's some of the purple, black, gold. There's like 12 or 13 different colors that you could have. But this is pretty much it. It is every limited gun's dream.
And this one has holes for a mount on it, which will be an option as well. So the holes on this gun over here, which is also from the Big Brother, so the Race Ready and the 3-gun model, all of the holes that we're tapping in the gun and the breech blocks and everywhere else, they all have the Honcho technology, so they don't require any Loctite. So the threads are in there. The guys on the team and Honcho owners that are already out there on the mounts, they are securing them to, they're using an inch-pound torque wrench to 20 inch-pounds?
20 inch-pounds.
20 inch-pounds, and the report right now is that they're able to take the mounts off, completely change the gun's configuration, put it back, torque it back to that same 20 inch-pounds, and it's holding 0.
Yes.
So we're not saying that it's always going to do that, but it seems to be the case right now that it is doing that.
One other thing I did leave out is this standard version will be 9 or 40 limited format. So if you shoot 3-gun, pretty badass 3-gun setup, really.
Yeah, so you can get it in 9 or 40, no change in cost. Oh, speaking of the cost, that's actually one of the coolest parts of the Honcho Race Shop. This base model, so you're getting all the Honcho tech, the one-piece barrel, integrated sight, an aluminum grip, an all black, shielded single-sided safety, all the really cool features and everything, kind of quality that we're known for here at PT.
Yes.
We are selling these for the standard model. The retail price on it is going to be $2,998. So as of right now, we are coming out swinging, I think. Yeah?
I believe so.
I
don't think you can find one cheaper than that that's loaded up.
Yeah, metal gripped gun and one-piece barrel, no Loctite, none of that mess. At that price is pretty crazy. And we actually ran the numbers 3, 4, 5 times. I think you had me check again a little bit ago today.
Yeah.
Since we're making pretty soon we will be making all the parts in-house except for the
springs. We don't make the springs.
Springs,
I don't make the optics, and I don't make the rear sights.
Yeah, the little part of the rear sight and the triggers. We don't make the triggers either. But outside those, everything will be made in-house, and we spent all of this money and equipment so that we can make things more efficiently to help drive costs down and keep production up, and it's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So
ideas to make it cheaper for everybody out there.
Right. So on the Honcho Race Shop, which will come live later tonight or tomorrow, one or the other. So make sure you kind of check the website, and there'll be some announcements out there. what you'll have is the option of a build sheet. So on the build sheet, you can add and build any options onto this gun to make it anywhere between this and a 3-gun Honcho, between this and a race-ready Honcho, and pretty much anything in between. So what we mean by that is if you buy this, there'll be an option to upgrade in barrels. So if you start out with a 9mm and the regular sight block barrel, and you also want to shoot open, if you're in 3-gun, we have worked a lot on this. Dylan Easley's actually had one of these for quite a while. It is a single port comped barrel, and on these you can actually see that it's, you know, it's one piece, no Loctite, no craziness, none of that stuff that everyone's kind of talking about right now. This will be an option on those guns. If you already have a Honcho and want to add something like this, we're going to work on those options for you as well. Actually, all it would take, the barrel should drop into your gun, but just to be sure, because we like to be safe, we'd have you send it back, and it's typically a business day,
Yeah, like I said,
1 to 2,
turnaround day.
yeah. 1 to 2, depending on what time the mail runs, but 1 to 2 business days, we could have it fit to your gun and ready to go back out. Now, coating might be a little bit of a different story, but just the sheer fitting part on our side is a very, very fast process. So if you already own a Honcho and want to add a barrel to it or do something with it, we will have options for you guys as well. And everyone that owns one should know exactly the spot to go to look for information on these.
Yeah, this will shoot factory box stock ammo all day, every day. Dylan Easley's put every kind of ammo I think known to man through this.
He's been feeding them some
He
real
don't
garbage
care.
and
Yeah, he
just
don't care.
everything. You know, I think it goes with that hair. He's not cutting his hair, so just all of it's just.
Looks like a dirty hobo.
Yes, it is. Please cut your hair.
Thank
Dylan,
you,
just
please.
cut your hair. Wear the jersey. Wear whatever it is Ruben wants you to do. Just cut the hair. So the 3-gun guys, the 3-port comp of 9mm, which is here, they were having to run around what 150, 155
Yeah,
power
155.
factor for reliable cycling. So we came up with the 1-port comp, which will run down. I think
We've
some of
had
that
it
was
down
like
to 115.
115 power factor ammo is actually working through the 1-port comp. And then the sight block barrels as well, you can get those in 9mm or 40. There will also be an option, since the standard model comes just with 1 caliber, you can add on the other breech block for the slide. So if you get in 40, you can add the 9 and 38 breech block, and then you'll have both as well. To be able to put on, you can add mounts to it, and we are actually currently working on mounts for all of the optics out there. We're working on the SRO, Delta Point,
New
RTS2,
Romeo.
New Romeos, there's Razors.
If they just all consolidate and come up with one pattern, it'd be easier on everyone.
That'd be fantastic. Any of you guys out there have like contacts at those places? If you could tell them to like
Make
get
one
on the same
pattern
page,
fits them all.
that'd be fantastic.
Way too easy.
So you can add a mount, tap the holes on the side for a mount. If some of you left these out there, Wally Burbage. If you want a thumb rest on the other side of your gun, we can actually do add-ons, and we can tap holes on the other side that'll have the Honcho tech. So if you want to switch over, change, do whatever, you can pull the screws out, put them right back in, and no worries there. You can build this as an open gun. I think I priced the open gun with an aluminum grip. What was it at?
41 and some change?
Yeah, like just under $4,200 for a 9mm or 38 super open gun with an optic with the RTS2 on it. Priced it out with the aluminum grip at just under $4,200, which I think is kind of insane as well. And then you can customize it, add options as you want. We're also going to do DLC options. So you have the option, I know they black, they do a gray, they do
They do like a silver.
kind of like a silver. Yeah.
They do a copper color if you want to get a little out of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
They do
if you want to go baller, you could be like Caesar Ho.
He likes gold.
He has a rose gold, and let's see, Mini Ho has the gold gun. So we can actually, one of the options on there is going to be a polished DLC. So we'll actually go through, and those parts that you're wanting DLC, we can actually polish those, and you'll get that really nice shiny, just like Caesar and Mini Ho's guns.
We did a little bit better than everybody else. Everybody else just sandblasts it, then sends it out to get gold, and it looks all kind of shitty and
It looks like a matte
looking.
finish.
But I want gold. I want it to be shiny. It better be bling bling. I better be able to see it across a range.
Yeah.
That's me. I like bang bang.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a little more expensive, but we're putting a little bit more time into it as well. And all of the, as normal, anything from PT, we stand behind it 100%. Absolutely, we'll warranty it, you know, anywhere on the planet. Anything that goes on, as long as you don't go full retard on something. And there's some cool perks and stuff on the backside of the Honcho that'll be coming in 2020. Actually, it sounds really weird, strange. 2020. So lots of perks, lots of things that go on. We feel like when we sell you a gun, it doesn't stop there.
No, I think it just starts there.
Yeah, it doesn't stop there. We're okay. Well, let us know if you have an issue. We're building some things and doing some stuff to make it to where it's an ongoing relationship with our customers and providing different stuff for them and making it a much better experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Did we catch everything?
No, we missed one.
Oh, we
large. My dear friend Wally, who is the only left-handed shooter that I know. Well,
Alan Matthews.
Okay, Alan Matthews. He's a second.
Yeah.
There will be a right side racker also. It'll be a right or left side.
But some of those righties, like the left side racker too. I think Taylor's first gun, her arrow gun, I think it was on the other side, so she'd flip it and rack it on the other side.
One other thing is this, like we said, it's the standard version. When you go from, some options are driven. Like if you wanted a limited gun and an open gun, well, this is not an option anymore. Then you go to the normal Honcho rear sight, because then that allows you to do this.
With the racker,
or you can put this on there, or you can really put whatever you want on there.
Yeah. And in the back, it's still Honcho tech, so no Loctite. So literally, you could switch between all three of those options. I'd say probably in a minute or two. All it is removing screws and reinstalling. So pretty much it's kind of limitless. We made it so you can kind of build the gun you want, and it's not cheesy. It's not. And we also have the option you can do a tack rail frame. So those of you that want a full open gun that do USPSA and a lot of 3-gun, you can have a tack railed frame, and then also build it towards a full open configuration with mount and everything that goes with it. Right. So I think we packed pretty much everything we can think of in there. When we launch it on the website, it'll be a build sheet that you can fill out on the site, and it'll get submitted to us. And then we work from there. We're working on some better integration for the website, so you'll actually be able to build the gun and be able to see different options as you build it eventually. So there'll be a couple steps in that process, but we are working towards making a really, really cool option. Because we're big, as most people know, we're pretty big car people. We like cars, just a little. So we want to make it kind of like if you were building a new car and you change colors, you change options, then the car is going to change, and you can look and see what's it going to look like if I build this car.
I got an orange grip, it's blue magwell, and silver gun. What's it going to look like when it's done? I don't know.
I saw a gun like that recently. I had a whole bunch of colors on it. It looked a little strange.
Not really for me. Could be for most people, I guess.
Could be. Could work. All right. Anything else we didn't include that needs to get out there?
I think maybe you need to instill the price in them again.
The price of this gun as it sits, if it was in all black, because that's how it would come. We just got it finished. No frame mount holes. The gun would be all black. Is $2,998. That's pretty crazy.
Yes. Oh, it does not come with any magazines before anybody asks.
Yeah. No magazines. We don't make magazines. I don't think we want to get into the business of making magazines. I think there's some companies out there that make them. MBX makes some really decent magazines. You can order them directly from MBX and have them. Because otherwise, I mean, we could jack it up a couple $100 and charge you for them, but you're going to pay us more for the magazines than you would pay Adrian at MBX. So.
You can pound them with a hammer all day long, and it really doesn't make them any better or worse.
Yeah, well, and most people already have magazines. They have kind of the ones that they like already, that work for them. A lot of them do, different springs and followers and base pads and those type of things.
Ain't no magic in that stuff.
I know there's some other companies out there that have more budget-friendly magazines. They're like, what, $50, $75 a piece or something. So we've designed, the gun should work with just about any of them out there. If you run into an issue, let us know. And we can try to help. We want everyone to have a good experience, whether it's our part that fits in or not. We always try to make sure that everything works so everyone can get out and shoot and have fun, because that's why we do it, right?
That's it.
All right. I think that's all I got. Oh, you got anything else?
That's it.
Besides, it's $2,998 for a base gun, which
$998.
I think it's insane. But the numbers say we can do it.
Oh, if you show me another one, I'll shoot this against anybody for the price.
All right, sounds good. So thanks for joining us. Check out the website. I'm sure when we post it up, Josh's gonna help. We'll comment up, down, wherever that ends up being in the post about when it'll be live on the website and when you're able to order them. Lead times is one thing we didn't mention. So lead times, I would say right now and until things, if things happen to change, we can adjust. If I'd say right now, we're probably still in that 10 weeks or less type category. Some of the coating options may require additional lead time, so just be aware of that.
Stock a couple all black, just like this, just all black.
Yeah, just so
standard,
that they're like
no
ready
options.
to go.
Yeah, I mean that way, if you want one, you can have one in a couple of days.
Well, I think the plan is to stock some of those and stock the race ready and 3-gun versions as well. So we're still going to offer the full race ready version, the full 3-gun version, and then we'll stock some of these base models, so that they're ready to go. The standard models.
It's not a base. I mean base. Standard. It is the standard. Not base.
Standard.
Shoot.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Check out the website, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.
See ya.